Good morning, all. The screen is visible and am I audible? Just let me know into the chat box. Yeah, okay, fine. So in last lecture, what we have seen, just quickly the briefly, any one student I want to explain. Yeah, 21 number, Atharva, 21 number.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
what we have seen in the last lecture.
We solved some examples on limit.
On limits, okay. And I think that was in not previous lecture limit, right? We have seen some
No, I
another
mean,
concept.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello.
What was that with that? Yes, Atharva. With limit related to function.
So related to yes, two variables
Yes.
x and y.
Yeah, but what was that? The name of the topic.
Continuous
Yeah,
and
continue.
discontinuous function
Okay. Function is either continuous. Okay, you can
or
mute
discontinuous.
yourself. Yeah, yeah. So that was what the main thing is, continuous and discontinuous, right? So we have to check the continuity of function at some point, right? Two or three students are having doubt in that limit also. So that will just quickly see in last 5 minutes. So just remind me, I think Priyanshi and Dev, right? So just let me know when there is a last 5 minutes, we'll solve that. Okay, I'll try to do it cover within this lecture only. Fine. So today we are going to see what the concept of higher order partial derivative and its example. So in last lecture we have seen what is partial derivative, right? So that is this that two variables are given. So suppose you want to do the partial derivative of this, right? So what one thing is supposed or one variable is supposed to be constant. Fine. If you are finding this is what when you are doing partial derivatives, you are supposed to write del u by del x, right? Either it's with respect to y, then del u by del y. So at that time, if you are doing with respect to x, your y is supposed to be constant. And if you are doing with respect to y, your x is supposed to be constant. Fine. And it can be also denoted by fx or ux. Okay. Whatever with respect you are doing, that is as a subscript. That's it. Right. So that is what partial, the name itself tells you. Fine. Now higher order derivatives. Higher order derivatives, that means what? Del square u, right? So, and with respect to what? X. So, how it is supposed to be written? Like this. Okay, del square u by del x square equal to. So, we know the partial derivative of what? Del u by del x, right? Sorry, here it's not u. So, what is supposed to be there? Del u by del x, and already you know, right? What this? So that is supposed to be written here. Fine. So that is what del square u by del x square. Same way y, right? You know this. Fine. So it is what? Second order. This is called what? A second order derivative. So whatever example today we are going to cover or mostly whatever in your syllabus that is of second order, right? So right now we'll go for only second order. So we are not going to discuss further today. So suppose you want to find out del square u by del y square. So how you are supposed to write? It is del by del u, sorry, and del y by, sorry, del u by del y. Fine. So this is second order derivative. Okay. So we'll take a one example for that. So if u equal to, u is a function. Normally here we are taking what? Not f. U equal to log 10x plus 10y plus 10z. This is u is given. Then show that, okay, show that sine 2x del u by del x plus. sine 2y del y by del u by del y obviously plus sine 2z del u by del z equal to u cube and y square. Just you have to prove this property, right? And your u is what? This. So if you want to, this is LHS, right? So if you are going to start with the LHS, you require this 3 term. Fine. So what we are going to do? We are having u equal to, again I'll write log 10x plus 10y plus 10z. So simple, you need to find out first what? Del u by del x. So what happened here with respect to x? So what is the differentiation of first log? Any one student? What is the differentiation of log x? Write into the chat box. Differentiative partial x, yes, 1 by x, fine. For differentiation of x, okay, fine, 1 by log x, that is 1 by x. So here what? This. So I'll write what? 1 upon, fine, 1 upon 10x plus 10y plus 10z. Fine, this is what? For log. Now again chain rule, this. But we are finding with respect to what? X. Right? Here it's a y and z. So what we are going to do? The other variables are supposed to be considered as a constant. Fine? They are supposed to be, so 10y and 10z are going to be considered as a constant. So what is the differentiation of now only 10x? What is that? 10x? Anyone student? Dhruvin, 15 number. Unmute yourself. Dhruvin. Dhruvin.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me the answer. What I have asked?
Differentiation of 10x.
Yeah. So what is that?
Sec square x.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Sec square x, right? Sec square x. Because what we are finding with respect to x. So other terms are supposed to be 0. Okay. Any problem in this? So this is my first equation. No need to simplify further. Next term is what? Del u by del y. Del u by del y. So what should be that with respect to y? So first this is u, so I'll write same as the previous one. That is what? 1 upon 10x plus 10y plus 10z. Fine. And now y. So this 10y is supposed to be there. Others are remains what? Constant. Considered as a constant. So differentiation of constant will be 0. So 10y is obviously sec square y. Fine. Now same way, what? Du by sorry, that is del u by del z. So what is that? Sec square z upon 10x plus 10y plus 10z. Fine. Any doubt into this? Just let me know into the chat box. Any doubt up till now? Just you need to find out the differentiation, right? Partial. Okay, fine, fine. Now what we want to prove? Sine 2x into this, sine 2y into this. Now what can be written as a C? These all things are in terms of what? X, right? And here you are having what? Sine 2x. Fine, sine 2x. So I'll start with what? LHS. So LHS is what? Sine 2x into del u by del x. Just put the value of that, and what should be written instead of sine 2x, 2y and sine 2z. So we are so it will be easy for us to simplify the question. Sine 2z, any student is having idea, then raise your hand. Till that I'll write down the LHS, right? Yes, now. Yes, sorry. Yeah, Parth. Yes, Parth. Yeah.
Ma'am, sine 2x is equals to 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x.
Okay, 1 by 10 square x. Okay. So, okay, fine. So, we'll replace it with that, sine 2x. Then have you do the further simplification? Hello? Yeah, Parth.
Yes, ma'am,
After that,
calculating.
after putting that, okay, you are calculating. Yes, Akhilesh? Yeah, Akhilesh. Any other answer? What can be replaced with the sine
Ma'am, we
2x?
can put this.
Sorry?
Ma'am, we can write sine 2x as 2 sine x cos x.
Yeah,
But,
then, yes.
ma'am, I am saying that we
Okay.
have taken this value of delta u by delta x as x square x upon 10x plus 10y plus 10z. So
Yeah.
we can put that value over here and then
Yeah, yeah,
simplify
yeah,
this
yeah.
whole thing.
Yes,
Similarly, we will put del u by del y.
both we have to put sine 2x, that can be written as a 2 sine x cos x, and with that del u by del x. So that is sec square x, right? So one cos is supposed to be cancelled out and we'll get the answer in 10x, something like that. Fine. All of you getting that? So what we are going to replace it with? 2 sine x cos x. With that, also you have to put the value of what? This. Which one? Del u by del x. So what is that? Sec square x, right? Sorry. Yeah. Fine. And see, in denominator for all the terms, there is a which one? Common. 10x plus 10y plus 10z. Clear all of you? Plus sine 2y. So that is also written as a what? True sine y cos y into what is del u by del y? That is what? Sec square y, right? And denominator is same for all. So that already I have written sec square y plus for z. So it can be written as a what? 2 sine z cos z into what? Sec squared z. Now what is the answer for this? Just solve this quickly. Sec square x can be written as a what? 1 upon cos square. So 1 cos is supposed to be cancelled out. So I am having what? 2 sin x upon cos x. 2 sin x upon cos x. So 2 tan x. The answer of first term would be what? 2 tan x. Is there any doubt into that? Because see, in denominator I am having what? 10x plus 10y plus 10z. So I'll try to write down the upper part as that only. Same way 2 tan y plus 2 tan z upon 10x plus 10y plus 10z. Okay, any doubt into this? So 2 will be common out and that thing is supposed to be cancelled out, right? Now, is there any problem? Yeah, 2 10x, 10y, okay, 2 is a common. Now here there was a mistake actually. Here in question itself, it is 2 here, right? If you want to, that will be 2 only. I'll erase it. Here it's a 2 only, right? It's not, that was for the other example actually. By mistake it was written. Here it's a 2, right? So obviously it is what? 2 and that is your RHS. Clear? So in this way, you are supposed to prove. Mostly this type of example is asked, right? From partial derivatives, right? Okay. Any doubt into this question? Okay. So we'll move to the another example. That is u equal to, just write down, u equal to 1 minus 2xy plus y square raised to minus 1 by 2. And what you have to prove? Prove that x into del u by del x minus y into del u by del y equal to u cube y square. Just, and this is my u, right? So first I need to find out what? Del u by del x. So find out that quickly. This is x raised to something, differentiation, right? Okay. Can you solve yesterday? Yeah, I'll solve that, right? Dev Patel. I told you, na, you and Priyansi WhatsApp me. I will solve this in last 5 minutes. Just remind me, right? We will solve. Del u by del x. What is the answer for that quickly? Yeah, 16 number Dev.
minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 2xy plus
Just a
y
minute.
square raised to minus 3 by 2
Just
into
a
minus
minute.
2y.
I'll write down minus 1 by 2. Yeah, Dev.
1 minus 2xy
Okay.
plus y square
Okay.
raised to 3 by 2
Fine.
minus
Okay.
into minus 2y.
Minus 2y. Fine. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So is there a doubt in this? Anyone? Is there any doubt in the answer? Or all of you getting the same answer? Because this is what? X raised to something. X raised to n. So how you are going to do this? X raised to n. So n become first. So that is what? Minus 1 by 2. I'll write down it once. Minus 2xy plus y square. And here it should be what? Minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So obviously it will become what? Minus 3 by 2. So I'll write again. Now this is chain rule, right? 1 minus 2xy plus y square. We are doing with respect to x. So obviously these two are constant. So minus 2xy. So for that the differentiation is what? Minus 2y. Okay. So this is for this. Now the another thing is what? Del u by del y. So obviously the answer would be what? Answer for that minus 1 by 2 as it is. First term minus 2xy, that is also as it is, plus y square raised to 3 by 2. Yes. Here for xy, fine. It should be what? Here. What is supposed to be there? Akhilesh?
Ma'am, here we will write minus 2x plus 2y.
Yes. Minus 2x plus
Plus 2y.
plus 2y or y?
Ma'am, 2y will be there because when we will differentiate y square, so we will get 2y.
Okay. Here it's a y square. Sorry. Yes. So minus 2y. Yes. Then, sorry, here it's minus 2x. Yes. Plus 2y. Fine. Okay. Now what you are supposed to do? This is my LHS. Simply, right? Take in that way only. That is your LHS. Okay. This is your LHS. So start with that one. Your LHS would be what? This is x. Just solve this minus y into del u by del y. What is x? With that you need to write down this term, right? Del u by del x minus this term, and just solve it quickly. This x and this can be multiplied. This 2 is supposed to be cancelled out. Listen properly. I'll write down here only 2 is cancel out. This minus minus will become plus. So with that xy, right? Directly write down in that way. Xy into 1 minus x 2xy plus y square raised to minus 3 by 2. Okay. Now another thing is what? This minus. And here what happened? Minus. So minus minus will become plus. And this 2 will be common and that is supposed to be cancelled out. Fine. So how we are supposed to do this? Y with that multiplication of this. Okay, write down in that way. Plus, anyone student? Okay, answer, you can write down answer meanwhile, right? What should be the final answer? Minus 2x plus 2y. Okay, that is the previous one. Yeah, Devendra, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, plus. What should I suppose
Plus it
to
will
write?
be
Yes. Other can
y
verify.
square
Sorry.
minus 2y,
Okay,
y square minus xy,
just a minute, just a minute. Y square minus
xy
xy. Okay.
into this
Bracket.
1 minus 2xy plus
Yeah,
y
1
square whole
minus
power minus 3.
1 minus 2xy plus y square whole raised to minus 3 by 2. So that is supposed to be common one, right?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
it like that now? Okay, 1 minus 2xy plus y raised to minus 3 by 2 is a common one. Now what should be in the another bracket? First xy as it
xy
is,
plus y square minus xy
xy plus y square, yes,
minus xy. So
minus
xy and xy
xy.
will be
Xy
0.
will be cancelled out. Okay, fine. So this is y
So
square.
this is u power 3.
Yeah. So how it is supposed to be written this? See, here you want what? U cube. Now goes to the right hand side part. Y square you will get, right? Second term is a y square. So that you are getting. Now u cube. And here you are having what? Minus 3 by 2. So 1 minus 2x plus y raised to minus 1 by 2. And here 3. You can write down in this way, right? Because these are supposed to be multiplied. The rule of exponential that we have seen in the basic mathematics lecture. So this can be replaced with u. So u cube y square. Okay. Doubt? Any doubt into this question? Any doubt? Just write down into the chat box quickly. Okay, fine. Fine. Another example. U equal to, another example, U equal to e raised to x plus y plus z, fine, upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z. And what you want to prove from this example, that is del u by del x plus del y by del u by del y plus del z by del sorry we'll erase it, right? It is del u by del y and del u by del z equal to you just find out this, right? Del u by del x, just quickly find out that, and from that we'll write what? Del u by del y, and that this is equal to 2u. Do this. So here which rule, differentiation of this, which rule you are supposed to be applied? That is what? D by dx of u by v, right? Have you remember this term? D by dx u by v. Anyone student quickly? I'll unmute someone. Fine. 34. Mihir. 34 Mihir. 34 Mihir. No, I want some other student. 12 Pujan. 12 Pujan, unmute yourself quickly. Yeah, you are writing, some are writing in a chat box. That is, see, if you are not supposed to be unmute, again your attendance will be not taken out, right? You will be considered as a absent only. 12 number. Okay, fine. 12 number is absent for today's lecture. No, I'll unmute today. 23 Vansh.
Ma'am, hello.
Yeah, who's there?
I was connecting my earphone. V divide dx u minus u divide dx v upon v square.
Okay. So one is constant, supposed to be constant. That means V, right? Okay, let me know for this del U by del X quickly. For this, I want the answer. Again, 12 number. Pujan.
Yes, ma'am, I'm trying.
Yeah. Okay. You just write down first and then let me know. This will be considered as a U and another will be considered as a V. Other can write down in the chat box. Yeah. V is a V you have to write as it is, then U dash, yes, V dash U upon V square. Fine. Yeah, division rule you have to apply. So this is my V, right? And this is U. So first thing is what? V is as it is. Pujan. V is as it is. Then du by dx quickly. Pujan, if you know the rule,
Yes, ma'am.
just yeah, no need to
Ma'am, I was
solve.
trying to unmute. I was trying to
Okay.
unmute, but it wasn't allowed.
Okay, fine, yeah. So yeah, V
So
as
it's
it is. I have written already V as it is into what I supposed to write now.
differentiate e raised to x plus y plus z. So it will be e raised to x plus y plus z.
Just yeah, directly answer x plus y plus z. Fine. Now, is there any other thing is required or minus?
No.
Okay, minus.
Minus.
Second term. Yeah.
Second one. Let's rewrite e raised to x plus y plus z it is, as it is.
Okay, as it is. Fine. Into.
And into e raised to x.
Okay, only e raised to x, right? Because we are
Yeah, because
differentiating
it's
with respect to
differentiating only
x.
x.
Okay, upon.
Upon v square. E raised to x plus e raised to y
Yeah,
plus e raised to
it
z
is.
whole square.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, now you can mute yourself. Fine, square, whole square. So that is my what? This. So it can be simplified, right? What? This supposed to be one cancelled out. So what I'll write here? E raised to x plus y plus z, fine, upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z minus. This is as it is, right? Anything can't be cancelled out from here. So e raised to x plus y plus z into obviously e raised to x. Now e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z the whole square. Okay, any doubt into this? Any doubt? Now this can be a common thing. Okay, this thing can be a common. So what is remaining there? Anyone? E raised to x plus y plus z upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z common. So 1 minus e raised to x upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z. Now square is not supposed to be there, right? So that is my what? Del u by del x. Now what happened? No need to count again del u by del y. Okay, in exam you can write down all the steps. Now if I want to go for finding del u by del y, so what is supposed to be there here? Instead of e raised to x, here it should be what? E raised to y. And for z, it should be what? E raised to z. Fine. Any problem in that? I'm not going to do all this thing. Okay. Is it required? Then let me know into the chat box. Yeah. Do you want to say anything? Dev, 16 number.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine, fine. So we can directly write down for what? Del y, sorry, del u by del y. So that is supposed to be what? E raised to x plus y plus z upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z into 1 minus, that you can write down, right? Will this 1 minus, yes, e raised to x, sorry, e raised to y upon e raised to x plus y plus e raised to z. So that is my this. Now del u by, this is del y, and that is del z. Obviously e raised to x plus y plus z upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z into 1 minus e raised to z upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z. Now what we want to prove? This addition, LHS. LHS equal to nothing but what? Addition of all the terms. So this is what? This is same in all. So what I can write here? That should be a common one, right? So what I'll write directly? E raised to x plus y plus z upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z. Now, what should I write here? Anyone? Because what happened? This is 1, 3 times. So I'll write what? 3 minus. This is what? E raised to x minus e raised to y and minus e raised to z, right? So what I'll write? I'll take a minus common and I'll write what? E raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z and upon e raised to x plus e raised to y plus e raised to z. Okay. Now what should be the answer of this? Now only the simplification is required. Yes. This bracket will become what? 3 minus 1. So 2, right? Here it's a 2. Answer of this will what? 2. And what is this? This is your u. So I'll write down directly, it is 2u. Fine. So this is my RHS. See, I have write directly del y by del u by del y and del u by del z. In exam, you have to write down just these steps. Okay, you have to repeat this step. And here also LHS, when you are starting, you have to write del u by del x plus del u by del y. You have to write and then simplify it. Okay. Okay. Now, is there any problem into this? Okay. So these are the 3 examples for what? Higher order, not higher order, this is only up to a second order derivative, right? Not first order. So this type of sum is normally asked, not this much simple. Fine. Okay. So this is the thing for today. Now quickly we'll solve. Some students are having doubt, 2-3 students. So just I'll check the WhatsApp. Okay. What was the doubt? I think first doubt, mostly all students are having limit. Just remember this and note down it. It is very important. Limit x tends to 0 sine theta upon 1 upon theta. When you are getting this type of thing, okay, remember when you are getting this type of thing, always the answer of this would be a 1. Okay, not here, here only theta only, not 1 upon theta. It's the standard limit concept. Okay, you will find in many reference book when you are having limit x tends to 0, suppose another one sine 1 by x upon 1 by x. Whatever angle is here, if that angle is in denominator, so always you have to take it as a what? 1. Yes, Devanshi? Yeah, Devanshi, you can unmute.
Ma'am, in first case, we would need a sine x by x because limit x tends to 0. And in sine, we have used a theta.
No, what I am telling, whatever the angle of sine is there, and the same thing is in denominator, so you can write that 1. Fine, whatever the angle will be there.
But ma'am,
Yeah.
for that, we need a limit theta tends to 0.
Yeah, that is okay. Yeah. Theta tends to 0. Okay. So that means what? This is the main concept you need to remember. Whatever the angle will be there, fine. And if that is same is in denominator, so you can write down what here? A 1. So that is the standard limit concept. No need to go for the rule wise at that time. Clear? I think Dev Patel and Devanshi, both of you having that doubt. And what was the second doubt? Devanshi or Dev, who is having that doubt? I think both of you have same the, yes, Dev? Dev?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What was
F
the
of
another?
x.
Yeah, that was in
F-
12th also. Yeah, f of x,
Yeah.
just f of x, this is of continuity, I think, right? F of x
Yes, ma'am.
equal to, yes, f of x equal to, quickly,
X square plus y.
x square plus y square, okay, fine,
Sine.
into sine something, right? Sine,
Yes.
1 upon x square
1
plus
upon
y
x
square.
square plus y square.
Yeah. And that is what? Xy not equal to 0, like that, na?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 0 when xy 0.
X
So,
equal to 0.
yes. So Devanshi and Dev both, in book, this was the example. The main thing you need to check what? Dev asked, check the continuity at origin, right? Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So in book, Dev checked for what? Other than the 0, AB, right? So no need to go for that. Yeah, that was the mistake in a book. Fine. That is no need to go for that. Fine. So in which way you are going to solve this? First, this is origin. So what we are going to do? Limit x tends to 0, limit y tends to 0, and you have to write here whatever fx, right? Y equal to 0. So what is supposed to be answer? Fine. So what is the answer? And you have to apply this rule. Fine. So what is that? Here x square plus y square. So I'll write down directly. Okay. Okay, I'll write down. See. Okay, x square plus y square sine 1 upon x square plus y square. So what is the answer for this? Limit x tends to 0. This y equal to 0. So it will become what? X square. Fine. And 1 upon, sine 1 upon x square. So this can be rewrite as a what? Whenever, so you need to remember, whenever this type of thing is there, sine 1 upon x square upon 1 upon x square. So obviously it will become what? 1. Now if you are interchanging this two, then you are having also one answer. Now if you put y equal to mx, then also you have to apply this concept. At that time y equal to mx, in book it was wrong, right? So clear, Dev and Priyanshi? So in that it will be in terms of m. Your theta is in terms of what? M. Clear? Dev and Priyanshi? Dev, I'll unmute you. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Devanshi?
Yes.